Greetings, Royal Queens and Kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to our late night open panel. Today is Saturday, August the 3rd. The current time is 12:01 a.m. And tonight on our agenda, we have T.S. Madison, we have Kamala Harris, Backlash, plus Miss Netta sides with Amber Rose and Donald Trump. Miss Netta says she wants to be a white woman and she's leaning towards Paula Dean when she decided to make that chicken. Well, listen here. We've got a lot to get into. So you already know. Let's get into it. All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Listen here, we have another great episode for you this evening. Yeah, it's been a while and it feels so great to be back. So shout out to all of our royal family, security, um, on and off the screen, in front and behind the cameras, all of the things, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. Actually, I'm gonna bring up Netta. Should I bring up Netta first? Who should I start with first? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Who should we start with first? Okay. Actually, I'll bring up Netta first. Okay, so as we bring up Netta, we're just going to kind of give you guys a backstory on what's going on. Well, Miss Netta and Charles, end up reaching fame. They were social media users and they are from Alabama and they garnered a big audience and they garnered a lot of attention, not only for their skits, but also for Miss Netta's flaws and all, including her face. Very controversial. Very controversial. So yes, very controversial. And to say the least, um, things just do happen. So without further ado, so this is Netta before Charles. So in this photo, this is, I guess, one of Netta's boyfriends or whatever that she was dating. And yeah, so she definitely knows how to what pick them. All right. So listen here, as you all know, we are going to be out here with our babies tonight. And with that being said, let's go ahead and take a quick intermission. Um, So yes, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a quick intermission. Okay, I think there's like a delay or something. All right, so let's take a quick intermission and we'll be right back.
Run up on big dough, you won't. I bet your ass be on the floor. Big carbon here like Mayweather. Tula come through with bubble hole. Got millions out that rap shit. They hate a bitch, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in, coming up with my stole show. Don't run up on that bitch, she a head case. All she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out the parachute. I'm geeked on next week, got no more features. I might just scourge you. I'm geeked on next week, got no more features. I might embarrass you. Yeah, glow. Stomp a little pussy, hoe, get some shell toes. Yeah, glow. Slapping rap bitches and making bail, hoe. Yeah, glow. Two-tone Cartier, match the nails, hoe. Yeah, glow. No competition, these bitches fail, hoe. Yeah, glow. Curving, no curving, my shit is layers, hoe. Yeah, glow. Say they get money, but I can't tell, hoe. Yeah, glow. Keep running circles around the snail, hoe. Yeah, glow. And my shit bumping up in the jail, hoe. Yeah, glow. Where you been at? I ain't everywhere, I'm working hard. Big back and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. With the crank up on the hoe, you bitches better not keep me started. Got in with the gangsters and players, my folks don't keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky, bitch, when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood, bitches, motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate it. Them bitches fraudulent, you know you the truth. Stop overthinking, these hoes can't go with you. Standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let a hoe play with me, I go eat some jail food on time. Stop a little pussy, hoe, get some shell toes. Slapping rap bitches and making bail, hoe. Two-tone Cartier, match the nails, hoe. No competition, these bitches fail, hoe. Curving, no curving, my shit is layers, hoe. Say they get money, but I can't tell, hoe. Keep running circles around the snail, hoe. And my shit bumping up in the jail, hoe.
All right. So listen here. Once again, it feels so great to be in the building tonight. We're actually going to go ahead and bring up the content for Miss Netta. And this is a white woman. So pretty much she's going to come forward and she's going to explain to us how Miss Netta decided that she, didn't want to be that she didn't want to be a black woman. She wanted to be a white woman. And I feel like it's so disrespectful when it comes to Netta that we have, a black woman that is running for president. So how controversial, right? And then you have Amber Rose also supporting Trump. Netta made some comments about Trump and how he was so good and, he gave her the welfare and the stimulus checks. But anywho, let's go ahead and take a listen.
For those of you who follow Miss Netta or have heard about the situation, she's coming under fire after she said she didn't like black women, but she says that she meant she didn't like black women that were coming at her. She also said if she wanted to be a woman, she would be a white woman because they're smarter. Check it out.
Netta don't like black women, but that's what she's trying to be. No, it's not. I ain't trying to be a black woman. Because I can say some of the baddest things about some black ass women that I know. So hell no, I ain't trying to be no black woman. If that's the case, I want to be a white woman. Because they more smarter. Because y'all act so damn ignorant and act like y'all don't know how to get shit. And y'all then you want to sit up and want shit given to you all the damn time. But then you want to cry about it. I'm on my lives, when I'm at home or whatever, nobody see me in hair and makeup and none of that stuff. My voice is feminine. I do get my nails done and all that other stuff. But I am Joe. And when I'm Miss Netta when I got my wig on, when I'm dressed up and all that other stuff. But but Joe be the one to be sitting up there cussing people out too though. Because I'm not gonna sit there and gonna let nobody disrespect me regardless of what I am or who I am.
Okay, so what's the point of getting a BBL if you don't want to, if that's not what you want to portray?
Men got big booties. I mean, come on now. I'm 48 years old, baby, and I know you've seen the picture. If you've seen the picture going all over the internet. I have been flat all my life. So for that to happen to me, it's something that I took on. That's something that I wanted, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. I didn't get no breast lip. I didn't get no whatever I didn't get no sex change or no nothing.
I thought you said you got your breast done though on the auntie thing though.
They said I got my breast done.
I thought you agreed, and you said yes.
I agree that I got no breast. Only thing I got was lipo and a BBL. You only can get one procedure one time. I never got a breast lift.
The lives does what?
Make us act out and make us do what we do, and we say some of the things that we say. Because me personally, if I'm just in my video mode and doing my videos, it don't face me, it don't bother me or nothing. It's just when you go live and you see all these little negative comments coming across the screen. But if you was anywhere like me, sometimes I just take my finger and I just swipe it over because I don't want to read it. But like I always say too, another thing, when I do that and I swipe my comment over, I feel like it takes from my fans. Because they probably trying to say something and get to me or say anything, and I'm not even paying attention to them, and that be my whole purpose on the live. So that's
because I heard you say a lady, you told a lady that you couldn't be canceled. Mm-hmm. But if these people really pushed for you to be canceled, you would be. So you got to watch what you say, Netta. I'm a supporter, and I would hate to see you not come on the internet again.
Mm-hmm. Black women. Mm-hmm. Call you Bill Cosby, call you
Start crunch.
I just so if we don't hold her accountable, we hold ourselves accountable as well. Y'all have been, not me, but I'm gonna let you say, we have been bullying her on the radio from the get-go. So yeah, it wasn't the right thing to do, but
it wasn't the way I said it. It wasn't the right way to put it. That's what happened.
Black woman.
But when I get on here and I voice my opinion, then I'm always wrong. Whether if I say I like black women or whatever I say to them back, I am wrong. But I'm supposed to sit here and just let them say all this stuff to me, and I just supposed to have a thick skin and all this and all that. They on my live, interrupting my live, and when me cooking, and I just be like, oh, okay, now enough is enough. If you don't want to be on my page, like I tell them all the time, keep strolling, baby, because I don't like They come and get me paid for. I don't block them, but then I come back at them and I get them some drama, what they want, because that's what they want. Cause majority of the people that's on my page, just like the majority of the people that may be on here now, they're not on here for me. They're on here for the comments, to look at the comments, to comment to the comment, hope we see them and read them and all of that stuff. I ain't done them. I'm on here trying to get an application. I got a BBL because I want to.
You wanted to. You
because I wanted to be a woman, a breast lift and sex change and all that stuff if I want to be a woman.
Right.
Let me tell you another thing about why I respect beautiful black women and any other woman is because y'all take a hard pill to swallow to push out a watermelon out of the size of a lemon. Some of these men that freak out, the transsexuals and everything, me, myself, that flip out something like that happen. And y'all are some strong women to do that. Because it takes a strong woman to do something like that to get childbirth. It takes a strong woman to do a lot of things. Y'all have a monthly cycle that y'all have every month. Us men, we don't have those. We don't know those problems. And us women, the men that want to be women or whatever the fact may be, we don't want those problems. That ain't what we want from that. We want to just look like a black woman. Because I'm telling you, black women are beautiful. I don't know why. I just really hate people that say that I'm gay. And I'm not attracted to women. But I think black women are beautiful. Go stroll. Everybody got a live talking about Miss Netta.
Exactly.
That's what I be wanting.
Until you start letting that get to your head. And this is part of the.
All right, so let's chime in right there. So as you can hear, Miss Netta, decides to take a different approach. And Miss Netta decides to act like she was apologizing for herself, but then went to throwing everybody else up under the bus. And what Miss Netta fails to realize is it's not everybody else that got the streets up in an uproar. No, it was you that said that, Black women were pretty much stupid, white women were smarter, and you used the Paula Deen tactic to come back in, wanted to decide that you were going to cook some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was just going to be all good. I mean, let's get into it. You're very disrespectful. And yes, you need to go and chill. You need to go and talk to a therapist or something, because you're really out here speaking on things that you have no clue or no education about. And if you were really trying to get down to the root of the problem, you would go and get that help, or you would go and reach out to people, or be open to have conversations about these things, because you're not trans, so you can't speak on it. You don't know the experience, you don't know the time, the dedication, and the struggles that some of us have come through, but let's get back into it, because yeah,
It's like, I don't understand how you sit up and talk and you can't say that you don't. Look your nose and turn around and look at that video. You're constantly black women. Being up and degrade us. And then you sit up and say, I got two different characters. You sit up and degrade us while you're acting like a deal. And then turn around and be solitary or whatever. And want to justify what you're doing. You cannot do that.
So are you one of the ones that dislike me?
No, I don't dislike you.
Well, I was referring to you then. Like I said, I refer only to the black women that hates and dislike me.
Let me ask you this. Why do black women hate you?
They started off hating me before I even started live saying anything. Ma'am, you told me what made them hate me. I'm going back from the beginning when they first started hating me when I wasn't even paying any attention to them. That was the question I'm answering for you. He did before all this stuff even occurred yesterday.
Okay, but why do you feel the need to keep repeating it over and over?
Because everybody keep repeating over and over and over about the black women, but nobody's repeating what I do for people. But most of the lives, the videos I don't even too much. That's why I said I'm about to go back and start doing just the videos and leaving lives totally alone. Because I know you see me sometime when I'm on live, I swipe the comment over so I won't even have to look at them, and just to finish doing what I got to do, because they're so distracted, and then they have not only that, instead of just coming in my live, sitting and watching or whatever, they fussing with the people that's in my live, because my people seeing them talking crap, and then they going at them and they going back and forth. But I'm like, okay, so what am I doing a live for if the live ain't directly on me? But it's just the women that come for me hard, and those ones that come for me all the time. That just gets sickening. Like I told y'all about my skin thing. I know I got bad skin. I've been doing that for a long time. Every time you say something, that's the only thing you got to say. You can't come up with nothing new. My weight, you fat and sloppy or whatever. I lost a bunch of weight. I didn't do it for y'all. I did it for myself and my health, because I really need.
Well, no. In my opinion, didn't he go to Gold surgery to get like a procedure done? So it's not like you went out there and you worked very, very hard to get the weight off. You actually cheated your way through. Just like you're trying to cheat your way through this conversation with these women, these black women that are, they're not hostile, they're not ghetto, they're not yelling, they're not screaming. What I feel is they have some very valid points. And you still have this drawback. You want to give a reason why this, a reason why that, instead of taking the total responsibility and say, you know what? I need some help. I need to be reprogrammed. I've been conditioned to not like myself. And it shows with these comments because I can't take it when it gets too hot in the kitchen.
That. So some of the things that they saying and they keep repeating is just getting annoying. And and I made the comment that I do not like black women that hate me. But I also did make the first comment when I said I do not like black women. I did. And I took that accountability and I tried to clear it up and try to make sure that everything is okay and that I did not mean what I said. But like a lot of people said, they still got the live and stuff and they heard me several times, tried to repeat it to cover,
So listen here. Joe said something, and I'm going to take this back because I want to hear it again. And we're going to process this. Let's go.
I to clear it up and try to make sure that everything is okay and that I did not mean black women that hate me. But I also did make the first comment when I said I do not like black women. I did. And I took that accountability and I tried to clear it up and try to make sure that everything is okay.
Okay. So the situation happened. Joe tried to take accountability and clear it up. Don't that sound like a whole toxic relationship? That's why I said, what we've seen in our lives, it affects us. And if we don't do nothing with it and go out there and get the help that we need, this is what happens. This is what happens. It sounds like a trauma situation. And, maybe these are the things that Joe heard from his dad to his mom. Let's talk about it. Because my father, he was abusive, but this is about Joe. Let's go.
And that I did not mean what I said. But like a lot of people said, they still got the live and stuff and they heard me several times, tried to repeat it to cover, to get everybody back on track, but everybody didn't look at that. The video that's around.
You tried to cover it up. like we were, just not smart. All the things that you said, we were, oh, you're stupid, you're not smart, this, that, and the third. No, we got what you meant. We got what you meant. Trust me. We got what you meant. You tried to put those veneers up and give us that Paula Deen smile. And then after you made your mistake, you decided to go over to Charles, and you were cooking that day and you was getting so upset with him. He didn't do it. He didn't put you up to doing it. Was that a part of the skit? Was he a part of it? If so, let us know so we can hold him accountable. But it was you. It was you. Let's get into it. No accountability. You got the nails on. Let me tell you one thing about these nails. Back in the day, when women had long nails and things like that, long eyelashes, like the long nails, and just, they were considered ghetto, trashy. And guess what? I can't go nowhere on the internet without somebody clacking those big old long nails. Okay? I'm from the days where, the girls had the beehives and they did a lot with their hair. Especially my cousin, she had this hairstylist that would always get her. I mean, my cousin's hair was done. She probably had a hairstyle every other week. But anywho, let's go.
Is what I said. I hate black women.
Do any men come like any men talk like that?
Yeah. I got some men that hit me hard, and you done seen them. And that's what everybody said. You always coming at the women, at the black women, Miss Netta. That's not true. The people that I come at, they all men. Gabe is a man. LaQuanda is a man. Daryl is a man. What the other guy name was? Craig is a man. There was men, that I was coming for. There was no women. The woman that I came for, the one in the hot tub, whatever, we got that issue resolved and everything. I cussed her out. Yes, I did. I apologized to her and stuff. I don't know. She accepted it. I apologized to her, and we just agreed to disagree, to move on. I did. I apologize to my fans and my followers and icons and all them great people that watches me. I did. But like I said, my apology coming for these black women is going to be when I feel like I want to apologize, because my thing about the situation is that it doesn't even my apology to them don't even really matter to them, because they're going to continue doing the same thing over and over again.
So once again, Joe decides to make it about him, and it's not about you, because whether if you agree with black women or not, the struggles are still there. And there have been so many struggles and hurdles that we have overcome. Our mothers are black, so this rhetoric right here, and this guy being, Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that. Be who you are and support who you support. But when we talk about this 2025, Project 2025, it is not what people think it is. It is nothing to play with. And I think that when we're, social media influencers and things like that, sometimes you have to check the climate. You've got to check the climate. If you're a social media influencer, you have to check the climate. What's going on? Let's get into it. Let's hear from Netta.
The apology is the one that's for me. Thank y'all for listening. Those who listened, who didn't listen, it don't matter. But I got on here. I got my word across. I don't know if y'all gonna believe it or not. It really don't matter. Just like I said, if y'all ain't for me, it really doesn't matter to me if y'all believe me or want to keep watching me, because you're gonna watch me anyway. Not to have the big head, you're gonna watch me anyway because you still doing it. I've had over 100K people visit my live since I've been on this live, so people are still gonna watch me regardless of the fact. But like I said, I know what I said is wrong. I took accountability, full accountability, what I said. That's why my purpose was getting on here, listening to the people, because that's what I do.
Okay, I know I'm not tripping, but Netta said that I'm still not going to give the Black women an apology until I'm ready. That's what I heard. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's what I heard. You know, that's what it was given, child. It was given excuses instead of like action. And I didn't feel like he was genuine, to be honest. I just didn't. Joe reminds me of dudes that sit up there and to their women and think apology is just gonna like satisfy her. But anywho, this next clip that we're about to bring up is Miss Netta promises to no longer act out on social media. Okay? Now listen here. This is what Joe says. Let's get into it.
Yourself, Miss Netta. And they got it. I promise you, it's done. I'm making a promise. I will not be getting on this social media site no more, acting no fool about what nobody got to say about Miss Netta. But one thing Miss Netta got in myself is confidence, baby. You can call me the ugliest motherfucker. That's why I can sit here and I can say I took all this stuff for a long time, because I do have confidence in myself, and I don't have no self-esteem. Because like I told y'all, if I had low self-esteem, I would have been dead a couple of months ago, because I'm telling you, y'all know social media had got me real bad. I said I sounded like Holiday Heart or whatever. I mean, okay, they sound like Patti LaBelle. I really don't see it, but they say that too. I don't be caring about. Look. If somebody call me when I get off this live and offer me a position in a movie, a Bill Cosby life or whatever, you think I won't take it? Well, of course I would.
Oh, you know what? I don't even know how to feel about that comment. Oh, actually, let me put myself down right here. I don't even know how to feel about that comment. That was very different. That was definitely very, very, very different. Let's get on over here to this part of the content. Okay. So now, I want you guys to like brace yourselves for this, because now since we're on Miss Netta and she mentioned Donald Trump, we're actually going to bring up a clip and shout out to our queen of radio, mother of all mothers. Girl, the one, the only, who am I talking about? She needs no introduction. Shout out to the queen, okay? Because one thing the queen always and still does is bring us the tea. Okay? Mother brings us the tea. Hey, Norris, Tony, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Oh, yes, it is. You guys get on over there and follow Norris Tony. All right, now let's get into this. Democrats call MAGA Republicans weird, sparking outrage on X. Okay? And this is on X. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, let's go ahead and
just in the past few days, Democrats have kind of organically settled on a new attack line against Donald Trump and JD Vance. Basically, these guys are just plain weird.
You know there's something wrong with people when they talk about freedom, freedom to be in your bedroom, freedom to be in your exam room, freedom to tell your kids what they can read. That stuff is weird. They come across weird. They seem obsessed with this.
We're using this fake living room to talk to you about a super weird idea from J.D. Vance.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's quite weird.
But what was weird was him joking about racism today and then talking about Diet Mountain Dew. Who drinks Diet Mountain Dew?
On the other side, they're just weird. I mean, they really are.
Some of what he and his running mate are saying, well, it's just plain weird.
Yet at times, his fatherly praise is downright cringeworthy, like on The View in 2006.
I said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it. Oh, it's so weird. Stop
You know
it.
what? You are
Moving on.
sick. Far from protecting his daughter from being talked about as a sex object, he has encouraged it multiple times. On Howard Stern's radio show in 2004 and then again in 2006.
By the way, your daughter, she's beautiful. Can I say this? A piece of ass. Yeah. She looks more voluptuous than ever.
She's actually always been very voluptuous. She's tall. She's almost 6 feet tall.
In May, Ivanka described herself as a feminist while defending her father on CBS after a scathing New York Times article about his alleged negative treatment of women.
Is there unending commentary on the female form?
No. I've known my father, obviously, my whole life, and he has total respect for women.
Please welcome the lovely Ivanka Trump.
Still, yet at times his fatherly praise. Even Ivanka.
All right, so get into this. I want y'all to pull in real close. Get in real close because the queen of media, the queen of radio, honey, the queen of queens, Miss Wendy Williams sat down with Donald Trump in the past, and this is how it went.
Ivanka seemed confused when talk show host Wendy Williams asked about things the two have in common.
What's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
Donald Trump has always been proud of his daughter.
I'd call.
Do y'all see what this is? This is Donald Trump right here. This is his daughter sitting on his lap. But then he's out here, and that's why I said you have to check the climate. What is going on?
I'll collect to his office. I was probably, 10 years old. He would pick up the phone every single time, and he'd put me on speakerphone. It wouldn't be a long conversation. He'd introduce me to whoever was in his office.
And he was front row when Ivanka took to the catwalk during her short-lived career as a fashion model. Still, Donald Trump repeatedly points out how hot his daughter is, saying last year in a Rolling Stone article, "Yeah, she's really something, and what a beauty, that one. If I weren't happily married and, her father."
My daughter, Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6.
Even Ivanka seemed confused.
All right, so this is who Miss Netta decided that she wanted to praise and that she wanted to give him his flowers. And, she's waiting on another stimulus check, And sad to say, some people, it only takes, a little stimulus check just to get them going. Okay. Now, there's an article that the Jasmine brand had actually reported on. And so without further ado, let me go ahead and bring that article up. So the Jasmine brand reported some social media users are speculating that Elon Musk wants to interfere with the presidential election, okay? Allegedly, and this was July 30th of 2024. The ex-formerly Twitter CEO was recently accused of removing an account from the platform that raised millions for presidential nominee Kamala Harris, who rivals his choice for the next U.S. President Donald Trump. Ex-users noticed that the account White Dudes for Harris was temporarily suspended on Monday, July 29th, after the group reportedly raised over $4 million in one Zoom call for sitting VP Kamala Harris' presidential campaign. A tweet shared from the group's social media account said their profile had been deactivated, sharing an image of the error message they were receiving and writing the caption, "Uh-oh, we pissed off Elon Musk. Don't worry, can't keep a good dude offline for long." After the situation started garnering backlash among the group's more than 50,000 followers, the account was reportedly restored before social media users accused Elon Musk of election interference. However, one user claimed that their account had also been restricted for simply liking too much content supporting Kamala Harris, writing, "Happened to me the other day too. All I had been doing was liking and sharing Harris content. He's interfering with the election and needs to be forced to sell Twitter." Another added, "Haha, election interference at its finest, LOL." Others shared similar opinions, while a few just used the moment to share overall criticism of Musk. Okay, and the full story is on thejasminebrand.com. Someone says X can't be successful if everyone he discriminates against get off, including advertisers. Okay, get into that. Okay, hit him in the pockets. He's going to be sued and the app will go down in flames. Oh, yes. Stop using X. Don't be surprised or upset. Vote Harris. Hashtag Harris 2024. Why do y'all still use his platform and buy his cars? Mad at him, but still making him rich. Oh, child. What are y'all thoughts? It's a lot going on there, huh? Absolutely. I totally agree. There is definitely a lot going on. When you talk about a lot going on, well, child, we have Funky Dineva, and there is, T.S. Madison. So T.S. Madison, she's a superstar. She is, definitely that girl. Now, she has some fans out here that are going up and, I don't know, in an uproar. And the reason why I say it's an uproar is because we have Funky Dineva, we have T.S. Madison, we have Michelle A.T.L.ian Brown, we have Josh, which is her friend. And so I wanted to chime in on this right quick. So since we're here, let's go ahead and get into it.
Everywhere except YouTube. So
okay, I am fed up. I have not mentioned this bitch name in 6 years. We had our falling out. She sued me for $6,000 and some change. She got her money, and that should have been the period on the end of the sentence. I have a question for everybody out there that's gonna say, you a man and that's a woman. We think more of you and you should be doing better. And that's just wrong. Your brand higher than this. It's been 6 fucking years. How long is one human being supposed to roll over, stay silent, take the high road, and let somebody completely paint this false narrative full of lies about them online?
Your stuff, I gave it away.
Whatever. Crackhead.
Gave it
Sold
away.
my whole house for $400. Colorist Claudia for not responding to Junkie Dineva.
He don't like his mama either. He didn't like his mama. His mama is deceased, but I hate to talk about the dead, but at the end of the day, he did that woman wrong.
You upstairs. You trying to drag him.
Enough is a fucking enough. So bitch, when you go low, I go to hell.
Oh, that's a new one now. I think I'm taking that one.
Yeah. But Michelle Obama did us all a disservice talking about when they go low, we go high. No, fuck that, Michelle. When they go low, we go to hell.
So,
and that's where I'm ready to go tonight.
What's T? Okay.
I'm still on antibiotics for my tooth surgery. You gotta say that on this show. They be like, oh.
The girls will think you got bacterial vaginal.
I
finally realized what the fuck it was, and moreover, who the fuck it was. I like to feel 10 to the bar. No, God, honey. I want to know what kind of conversation is your coochie having with itself that them lips is bumping their gums together that goddamn hard that the smell penetrates your panties, your clothes, and permeate the room. I started to call this bitch Ray Fumigation, honey, because that pussy fumigated the fumes from her birth canal was so bad. Okay, she cleared out the whole damn room.
Well, not me, girl.
Not me, girl.
I feel sorry for those that got it and can't get rid of it, though.
Ooh. Fishy, honey, just fishy. Ooh, fishy, honey, just.
Your pussy stay. Your pussy stay. Your pussy stay.
Anyways, we're gonna vibrate higher and move on. Those that know. All right.
So my whole thing is, while you around here fucking with me, pick a struggle. Rather it be your face, your ass, in between your legs and in your butt, all between my legs and in my butt, under your arms. Maybe she ain't washing them nasty ass body trainers and waist trainers and girdles and shit she was wearing. Maybe she ain't washing her bras. But I want to get into another thing, dog, and that's another thing.
Oh, she was sitting over there, and I'm going to tell you another thing.
I want to get into another thing. She's so bitter. She has a problem with anyone who is successful or beautiful. Claudia Jordan walked onto The Real Housewives of Atlanta. For all intents and purposes, she fits the American standard of beauty. She's tall, thin, light-skinned with long hair. That immediately triggered Michelle. She attacked that girl that entire year she was on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Claudia was so blown, she reached out to Cynthia and Peter to say, listen, this y'all girl, why is she going in on me so hard? Let me talk to her to try to make some amends. I don't have an issue with this girl. Everything with this girl is blog worthy. So instead of having a woman-to-woman conversation, she records the conversation with Claudia. and then cherry picks which part of it and puts it on the blog when this woman was being genuine. She was, matter of fact, she's doing worse because her YouTube ain't hitting on shit, and traffic has moved away from reading mediums to visual mediums, and folks ain't reading that dry ass straight from the ass blog no more. You goddamn right she had to garnish my wages because, bitch, I was not about to voluntarily give your fat, funky, fish-smelling ass shit that I didn't feel you deserve. You fat, funky, fair, porta potty, homeless, a herpes, dirty gonorrhea, chlamydia having dead whale in the middle of the Arctic Ocean, fish tuna by the sea stinking bitch.
Allegedly.
Nah, ain't no allegedly, bitch. I smell it.
It's too many panties, pills, and potions out there for your pussy to smell putrid. Okay, come on for that double alliteration.
Bitch, I lay down on my dead mama, dead daddy, and dead grandmama graves. I call witnesses right now to Judge Judy and every other motherfucking Judge Wapner, Judge Toller, Judge Maybelline, Judge Mathis, and any other damn judge out there on how the fuck this bitch smell.
Okay, keep you some. Here's the kit you need. Okay, this is the Putrid Pussy Poo Nanny packet. Okay, Putrid Pussy Poo Nanny packet. You need a bag, a plastic bag full of more plastic bags. Then you need you some wipes. Then you need you 2 Ziploc bags with warm water in them and soap already mixed together with 2 rags. Then you need 2 dry rags. You need some FPS spray, a couple panty liners, a couple pads, and keep you about 5 or 6 pairs of panties in the bag. Then you bring your good Gucci bag, your big Gucci bag, so you can put that in there.
One thing about her, 2 things for sure. She lie, I don't. I saw the fat bitch down to the essence. The first time I saw her in about 3 years. I'm gonna tell you something. And this how you know God don't work on me. It took everything in me to keep from knocking that fat, funky, fish smelling bitch, that fat, funky, fish smelling bitch in her goddamn face. As dirty as she been to me, I kept motherfucking walking. She gets her fat, funky fish fillet, McDonald's extra tartar sauce smelling ass on the internet and says, me and my assistant was walking down the alley. I had no shoes on and I'm walking down the alley. Bitch, I was at Essence on the main motherfucking stage. They gave me 40 minutes on the main stage in the magazine. Social media person to be watch of the year. Bitch, I was invited, all expenses paid, flew out. Like JT from the City Girls, flew out, all expenses paid, flew out. You was in motherfucking general population, $40 tickets. I kept quiet because she did once upon a time help me with my blog. And we all, the average human being uses the same password for everything. And I've never revealed this. This girl went into my Google account, deleted my address, my banking information. 1 month, I didn't get my YouTube check. Didn't understand why all my banking information had been deleted. Went into my Uber, deleted my Uber account. Went into different accounts and deleted. That's the evil shit that she and her fall out. Everybody knows me and Madison is cool. That's my sister. When Madison and Kaya fell out, Madison has text message DM receipts. Michelle reached out to T.S. Madison wanting to be on her show.
Oh.
Madison didn't respond. So now she feels slighted. She finds out I'm friends with T.S. Madison. So she flies her ass over there to Kaya and befriends Kaya and attacks T.S. Madison for no other reason than T.S. Madison was my friend. For years, I have had to apologize to my sister. I felt so bad because she ended up getting caught up in some shit with Michelle Brown inadvertently because Michelle was mad at me. Maddie never did anything to her.
What a bitch do besides YouTube? That's always running around trying to figure out what a motherfucker doing and what's flopping. Bitch, don't flop your fat, nasty, funky ass monkey pussy nowhere, bitch. Funky, frowsy bitch. Sheila, you ain't tired. Flop that. You ain't tired yet. Where can we review anything that you in besides some funky ass sofa, bitch?
Ooh, that's my kind of read, child. That's my kind of read.
Where can we review anything that your funky ass in? Don't flop your funky frowsy back ass in no chair nowhere. Don't flop your funky frowsy back ass in no chair nowhere. Don't do that. That's what you don't flop. Don't flop that sour ass around nobody.
Woo chow, honey. Oh. Woo chow, honey. The way Miss Madison read her. Woo chow, honey. Child, Miss Madison read her, didn't she? Did she give her news or did she give her news? Okay. Hold on. Girl, hold on. Girl, which one is it? A girl. Let me see. This better be it. No, that's not it. Oh no, that's not it. Come on, what just happened? Yeah. Okay, not really sure what just happened, but y'all get the gist of kind of like what's going on, right? Flip your flousy. Child, she said, "Get your flousy." Yes. Oh my goodness. Come on, where did that Madison thing go? Where, child? Let me get back. Hold on, I gotta bring that back up, y'all. That baby, that was a read, honey. That was a read. Let me go ahead and accept this. Okay. And y'all bear with the queen, okay? Listen here because it needs to be, it needs to be said, you know? Baby, I need y'all to get up into this. I need y'all to really get in close, pull in close, get in close. Because, girl, what you're not going to do is see, this is the thing. Miss Madison was not being anything but giving commentary like everybody else when it came to Netta. But see, everybody went at them. Oh, she letting Craig do this. Oh, she letting Craig do that. Well, if y'all know anything about the community, there's banter back and forth in the community. Okay? While y'all got y'all nose all over here up in the situation, and girl don't even know how the community works. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Show it in the folder. Oh, there we go. Okay. Y'all, Miss Madison, please don't strike me, child. Let me bring this on up. Girl, Miss Madison had a 1-2. Let me tell you a thing about me situation. Hey, the way she pulled her chair up to that table. Just wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Just wait a minute. Let me hear me out. All right, let's get into it. Let's hear from Miss Madison. What Miss actually
figure out what a motherfucker.
And that is Madison Chanel Renee, honey. Hinton. Girl, get into it. That is Madison Chanel Renee Hinton. You know, so those late reads, you know, oh yes, the late reads. Oh, there's Timothy, that baby. You are definitely late. You're late to the party. It's Madison Chanel Renee, okay, Hinton. Oh yes. What did mother say? Hold on. What did mother say? Hold on. I mean, let's get into it. Well, a spade is spade. Okay, let's get into it.
Doing it. What's flopping? Bitch, don't flop your fat, nasty, funky ass monkey pussy nowhere, bitch. Funky, frowsy, bitch. Sheila, you ain't tired. Flop that. You ain't tired yet. Where can we review anything that you in besides some funky ass sofa, bitch?
Ooh, that's my kind of read, child. That's my kind of read.
Where can we review anything that your funky ass in? Don't flop your funky, frowsy back ass in no chair nowhere. Don't flop your funky, frowsy back ass in no chair nowhere. Don't do that. That's what you don't flop.
Child, that gets me going every time. Okay, listen. Y'all be careful. Don't be flopping around in these chairs and things like that. Okay? Do not be doing that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Yes, the read is reading. Absolutely, honey. Hey, Norris Tony. Miss Barbara, hey. Definitely adult audiences only, must be 18 plus, staying at the Butterfly Lounge. Welcome to Queen City, the Butterfly Lounge. Please subscribe, share, and like. Thank you for your support. Okay. Yes. I flew in the middle of the read. Yes. We love you for that. MSRH. Yes. Frosty is a new word. I'm gonna use that one. Listen here. I want to thank you all so much for coming out. We have another great lineup for you tonight. This concludes our broadcast, but our next live broadcast is going to be, oh yeah, you already know what time it is, honey. Get into it. Okay, so what does this say? Janice, hospital visit. Is she next to go? Of course, this is fair use commentary, but P. Diddy investigation. We're going to be reviewing Sloan Bella's conversation with Miss Kim Porter and other readings from Psychic Intuitives. And if you all know, if you don't know, baby, it's a whole history. We're going to get into all of it. Remember the 1999 club situation? Miss Netanya, she actually did an interview here recently, just the other day, with Tisa Tales. If you all watched Tisa Tales, she had an interview with her, and actually she has a channel. I'm going to have to find it and tag it in this video. But Miss Netanya has a channel, and she's, speaking out. And this is that night. This is the woman. The woman has finally, she's been trying to come out and come forward, and she's been wanting justice for a long time. And the tables definitely have turned. 111 says, thank you, Queen Tulsa and Royals. Absolutely, and thank you. So we're definitely going to be doing a deep dive of everything. When everybody filed their suits. Okay, remember that? Cassie Ventura filed 11/16 of 2023. Lisa Gardner, 11/23 of 2023. Joy Nickerson Neal, 11/23 of 2023. Jane Doe, 12/06, 2023. Lil Rod, 02/06, 2024. Tiffany Red, remember Tiffany Red? Pending. What are the odds of the filing dates falling on the same dates or months apart? Well, that's going to be something that we're going to have to investigate, correct? Well, listen here. Once again, thank you all for taking the time to come out, watch the live stream broadcast. We appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you on the next broadcast. This concludes our broadcast. Thank you so much to all of our Royals, supporters, sponsors, plus more. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe before you take up out of here. On that note, let's go ahead and enter into Queen City. All right, prepare.